You could be an absolute master at what you do. Maybe you're a carpenter building these incredible custom decks, or a designer with just a killer creative eye. Maybe you're a freelancer who just nails it every single time. You know you're good. But then when potential clients go searching online, nothing, just crickets. And that is so frustrating. Well, the good news is you're in the right place. Today, we are going to fix that. So let's just ask it straight up. Is all that incredible work you do basically invisible online? I mean, yeah, you get referrals, and referrals are great. But you know there are better clients out there, high-value clients actively searching for exactly what you do, and they just can't find you. That's the problem we're tackling head on. And this, right here, this is what that problem looks like. We call it the visibility gap. See, on the one hand, you've got 5-star real-world skill. But on the other, you've got this 1-star online visibility that just doesn't do you any justice. It's that disconnect, that gap, that's holding you back. But I promise you, closing this gap is totally doable, and it's probably simpler than you think. All right, so how do we do it? How do we bridge that gap? Look, we're not going to overwhelm you with 100 different marketing tactics. Nope. We're going to use a really clear, powerful framework. It's a 2-pillar solution that's designed to take you from being invisible to being totally in demand. And here it is. This is the core formula. It's visibility plus credibility. Because, see, it's not enough just to be seen. That's only half the battle. Visibility is about getting found, but credibility, that's about getting chosen. And here's the magic part. When you get these 2 pillars working together, you don't just get more clients, you start attracting the right clients, the high-value ones you really want. Okay, let's dive into pillar 1, visibility. This is all about the science of getting found. Plain and simple, it's making sure that when a potential customer in your area searches for what you do, you're the one who pops up, ready to help. Now, your single most powerful tool for this? It's your Google Business Profile. Seriously, think of it as your digital front door. It's absolutely non-negotiable. So here are 4 steps to get it right. 1, claim it and verify it. 2, complete every single section. Don't get lazy and skip stuff. 3, add really good, high-quality photos of your best work. And 4, this is so important, make it easy for your happy clients to leave you reviews. You gotta ask. Next up, you have to tell Google exactly where you do business. You've got to send these really clear signals. And you do that by creating content that's tied to specific locations. Write a blog post about a project you did in a certain city, or create a service page just for one neighborhood you work in. This stuff basically shouts to Google, hey, I'm the go-to expert in this area. It's all about proving that local authority. Okay, listen up, because this next one seems tiny, but it is so important. I'm talking about consistency. Your business name, address, and phone number, what we call your NAP, has to be exactly the same everywhere online. I mean, identical. Even a tiny difference, like using ST in one place and street in another, can confuse search engines and hurt your ranking. Getting this right pays off big time. All right, let's move on to pillar number 2, getting chosen. So people can find you now. Great, you've won the visibility battle, but now you've got to win the credibility battle. You have to give them a really good reason to pick you over all the other options. And that is where a killer portfolio comes in. Which brings us right to this question. Think about it from their perspective. They've found you, they've landed on your site, they're looking around. And the question in their mind is, okay, so why should I hire you? Your portfolio is your answer. It's where you stop telling them how great you are and you start showing them. You want to know the biggest mistake people make here? They show everything, every single project they've ever done. No! Your portfolio should be a curated gallery, not some cluttered old archive. Remember that. Pick maybe 8 to 12 of your absolute best projects, the ones that just scream quality and are exactly the kind of work you want more of. And here's a little secret the top pros understand. High-value clients, they're not just buying a thing, a final product. They're buying peace of mind. They're buying your expertise, a smooth, reliable process. So in your portfolio, don't just show the after picture. Briefly explain your process. Talk about how you solved the problem for the client. This builds a ton of trust and makes you look like an expert, not just another person they can hire. Okay, so we have our 2 main pillars, right? Getting found and getting chosen. But there's this other thing that acts like a massive amplifier for both of them. We're talking about building trust and authority using social proof. This is like the secret sauce that turns someone who's just looking around into a client who is confident and ready to hire you.
And let's be honest, nothing sells your work better than the words of a happy client. A testimonial like this one, it's pure gold. Notice it doesn't just say, the deck was nice. It says, they understood the vision and the process was seamless. That is exactly what a new potential client is dying to hear.
This really shows the difference between being proactive with your reputation versus just letting it happen. When you're proactive, you're encouraging reviews, you're responding to all the feedback, good and bad. It shows you're a pro who cares. But being passive, ignoring feedback, it just looks like you're inactive or you don't care, and that will kill a potential deal so fast. Last but not least, let's talk about something called backlinks. The easiest way to think about them is like a vote of confidence from your community. When another respected local business, say a builder you work with or a local home improvement blog, links to your website, they're basically vouching for you. And Google sees that. It tells the search engines that you're a trusted authority in your area, and that can give your visibility a huge boost. Okay, let's bring it all together now, because what we've just walked through isn't just a random list of things to do. It's a simple, powerful blueprint for growing your business in a way that lasts. It's a system that actually works. So remember, pillar 1, visibility. That's what gets them to your door. All that work on your Google profile, your local content, making sure your contact info is consistent, it's all designed to get the right people to find you. And then pillar 2, credibility. That's what invites them inside. Your amazing portfolio, those glowing testimonials, explaining your process, that's what builds the trust and makes them feel confident that hiring you is the absolute best decision they can make. So there you have it. That's the blueprint. It's clear, it's actionable, and it really, really works. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it? Don't just let this be another interesting thing you heard. Pick one thing, just one. Maybe it's finally claiming your Google profile, or maybe it's picking out those top 8 projects for your portfolio. Commit to doing that one thing this week, because that's how you start closing the gap. That is how you go from being the best kept secret to being totally in demand.